Hey Leo, this is Cheetah Tarot. Welcome back. And we're going to do February overview. Sorry, I've been late. Been moving around, shuffling around like y'all really care. So let's just get down to the tarot card reading. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. All right, so your significator is, all right, Six of Cups. Looking for some soulmate type of love energy. So it looks like it's going to be about love, if anything. What's crossing you? It's going to be the Ace of Swords. I believe this month you're going to have an epiphany about a loved one that you're trying to reconnect with. Basically, either you're going to find out the truth about something, or you're going to realize that this is your soulmate, or maybe you had came across someone that you grew up in childhood and things are just really kicking off. What's crowning you is justice. So definitely someone that you got clarity about, or this could be someone that you're in a past relationship with. It's kind of weird that it's just starting off about love for your whole overview for your February. It's just going to be about love. What's beneath you is going to be the Page of Swords. Let me go ahead and finish it out because I already know what's going on. It's going to be a breakup. Justice has got called, and you're just going to be watching out for that person and see if they will return, or you're trying to look for a way to return back to that person. What's in your past is the King of Swords. Who is this? Leo? Leo, that fire energy that you had looked like it got transformed into, you just want to use more logic about where you're going in this whole situation, because there's a lot of sword energy. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Definitely a Libra is sticking out. What's in your near future? It is the Five of Wands. Then what we have in the subconscious mind, we have the Two of Wands. Then the people are surrounding you, or the events that are surrounding you. We have the Nine of Swords. And then your hopes and fears, we have the Sun. And then what is your likely future outcome? We have the High Priestess. I kind of like it, Leo. This is very powerful. You know, for you to come across having emotional conflict in your near future, you got to really think about this. You know, for you to use, this is kind of like going to the next chapter. If you are in a relationship, if you're separated from someone, you're taking a new high direction with your love life, with your self-esteem, with your emotions, with your mental clarity, you know, because, you know, had a lot of you've been confused a whole lot. Someone or something has been keeping you up, but I'm pretty sure it's someone. You could be dealing with another Leo like yourself, or this just could be your energy coming out. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with Aries. Definitely a Libra or a Pisces here. But what you got to look at here is that since justice is crowning you, right? Justice is crowning you. Basically, I feel like this is your overall energy. You done found the truth. You done got the clarity, what you needed. All these are like clarity cards. The Justice, Sun, the Ace of Swords. All of these, look at the all-seeing eye. And then we have the High Priestess. All of this is powerful. This is magnifying. You're using a lot of magnet. It's just a lot of high vibrations that's magnifying. That's what I'm trying to say. Is at such a strong level that you're ready to make the real decision with your love relationship. This is not just some makeup back to breakup back to makeup situation. This is taking things to the next chapter in your love life. And I'm not talking about just like a commitment with someone. Oh, let's go walk down the aisle. This is some real, true, deep thinking. Hey, can I really go old with this person? Do I see myself really sitting with this person every day? Like, you're looking at the little small details. Like, does that person match my personality? Does my personality match that person? And are they willing to grow with me? Are they willing to build an empire with me? That's why I'm thinking like you're having a lot of conflictions. I don't believe this is real competitions. This is yourself battling it out right now, because this is someone that you don't feel in love with, or someone that you've been involved with, that you love them dearly. But something happened to where you needed to stand tall, you need to stand high and realize what was going on. I want to say this is back in January, coming forward to the whole month of February, where you're really deciding what the heck you want out of a relationship. Or it could just be you. You are trying to come to terms with, am I that person? Am I me, myself, as in you? That's how you're thinking to yourself right now. Am I that person for the one that I'm in love with? Can I match up to them? Can I hold up to them? Because once again, the high priest is in your near future, where you're using a lot of intuition. Also, this could be someone on the side here, but it's going to a state where it's a lot of passion. You know, it's romanticizing. It's deeply, highly emotionally involved in love with someone, you know, where you're not keeping it a secret. You're not keeping it private. If it was a secret, it was your own emotions that were being tormented. Your own emotions. You were battling out your own emotions. And for Leo to be that fearful of a commitment, because that's why I'm picking up here, some fear, some emotional conflict about, can I have this person in my life for the rest of my life? And that's what you're dealing with. You're trying to come to a self-realization of what you really want out of a commitment. And can you hold down that? Can you hold it down, basically? You know, or can that person hold it down for you? You know, it seems like you already found out the truth about something. There's a lot of truth and honesty that was happening around February. And if you guys did break up and separated, you're starting to realize, hold up, wait, I think I made a mistake. And I really need to honestly step back and realize, is it just me in the relationship that's doing this? Or is that person that's doing it in the relationship? Because your subconscious is already telling you that you need to make a decision. And to be honest with you, the way these cards are stacking up, they are saying you already know. You are having self-conflict with your own self because you're scared to realize the fact that it may be that you didn't know that you was really ready for a commitment. You did not know that you was ready to settle down with someone. You probably always felt like, hey, I'm not going to find the love in my life. I'm just might as well just kick it, be cool, you know, stay to myself. But the person that you're with, or the person that's on your mind, has enlightened you. You have been enlightened. Like, you can fall in love. You overseeing all of this now. You're taking a long look at everything. I'm talking about the Hermit is going full circle of all this right now. Because you always been this guy or this girl. That fire energy is still coming out, just flames. You know, you're the ruler. You're dominant. You're probably very passionate in bed also too. You know, you domineer the bedroom and you just kind of like that. You know, some people feel like they just ready to, you know, hit it and quit it and just keep it going. You know, they've been having that type of lifestyle for so long, and then someone came and hit them. Finally, they see the truth. Hey, I may actually love someone and I don't want to mess it up. But you definitely have your eye on the prize. Emperor, female, male, doesn't matter. You definitely got your eye on the prize with someone because you're keeping tabs on them. I know that. You're scared to speak the truth to them too. Not the truth with just them, but the truth with yourself. Let me clarify justice. Because since that's crowning you, no matter if you're scared or not, the truth is coming and justice is going to be served here, if you like it or not. Really, it's a nice setup. It's a really positive energy because you're more grounded for the month of February. You're more grounded. You're more stable. You're understanding a whole lot about your true self and just everything about yourself. I'm saying it's like a true enlightenment. An epiphany had came and you just don't want to play games anymore. Justice being clarified by, the Seven of Swords. So that's why the King of Swords came out. You either got cut off, Leo, or someone cut you off. You cut someone off or they cut you off because of some past sneakiness behavior. But I really don't like to say that, you know. I feel like this is more of an uncertainty to where, okay, you still just wasn't sure about having a full commitment. Now, it could also play as the sneaky behavior too, where you did have someone on the side, or maybe you're doing a lot of lying to your own self. It could be what it is. A lying to your own self, a lot of deceitfulness, a lot of deceitfulness. Sorry. And the way you've been deceiving yourself is that you haven't been lying to yourself in a bad way. You've probably been lying to yourself in an unconscious way, to where, once again, you just wasn't sure if you can commit to someone or someone can commit to you. But no matter what, you're going to realize what it is. I hate that this is in your near future, but this is your likely future. In your near future, you may suffer this may be a small amount of time where you're suffering an emotional battle on the inside because you've been giving yourself a lot of self-deceit. But once you see the truth and once you use your intuition, you'll know for a fact if this is the person you want to be with in the long run. Or is that person seeing you the same way? Is that the person that want to see you as the long run? Maybe that person just was not ready for a commitment, and now they are. Let's go ahead and clarify the 5 of Wands, because I want to see. Okay, the Magician. So it could be just a lot of self-manipulation. Just coming to a self-realization of what you really want. You got to get grounded this year. And I'm surprised, Leo, because you guys do have a lot of that energy. Well, no, I'm not really surprised, because sometimes Leos, they can be kind of like a drama queen, a S starter, you know, because they like to make a scene. They have a lot. They have a need to have a lot of attention. So it could be a lot of attention that you wanted inside of your own home, or inside of your relationship. You wanted someone to see you as, you know, the boss. So you could have been emotionally manipulating the other person, or someone has been doing this to you, Leo, where they have been emotionally manipulating you. But now you see the truth and you know what's up. You know what justice is. Justice has been served. And now that person has to realize that with this, wow, I was about to say all seeing eye. I was about to really say, with all this stalking and it's looking at this person's driving you crazy. You know, you love them. You know, you want to go there with them. You know, you want to take the next chapter with them, but it's been a lot of deceit and a lot of mind manipulation. Also could be some controlling here, like some controlling issues that Leo sometimes do, because sometimes they can be a bit narcissistic. So I feel like it's you playing your own self. See, you may be thinking that, Leo, that you're playing someone else. You're not. You're really playing your own self. And that's why they're saying, your subconscious is saying, you need to make a choice. You need to make a decision so you can get out of this worry and this anxiety, and you can see truth. You can have the clarity. You can have the happiness if only if you use your intuition more and stop playing games with everybody, because this Magician is not coming off as manifestation. It is really coming off as malicious and manipulative, mind games, hurtfulness. You're bringing worry not only to yourself, but the other person that you're trying to be with. So, Leo, if you're doing this to someone, you got to make a decision on what you want to do. Leo, if someone's doing this to you, I honestly will say, get out, because I don't like the energy that's here. Because if this person in this type of headspace here and they have to go to this direction, there's nothing but growth. And growth doesn't happen in one day. And I'm just looking at the month of February. That's just my personal opinion. That takes a lot of growth. That takes a lot of self-healing, a lot of self-nurturing, a lot of I need to know exactly what that I want. And if that person does not know what they want from you or how they want to be in this relationship, you might as well end it. I don't see anything here that's pertaining to like a soulmate. Let's go ahead and see what the subconscious is trying to say. 2 of Wands, please. I know this thing you need to make a decision. 2 of Wands being clarified with the Ace of Cups. They said stop fooling yourself. You know you in love. You know you want somebody in your life. You know you want to be with this person. You got to make the decision. You got to stop playing games. You got to stop being manipulative. You got to stop being controlling. You got to stop. If you have love or compassion or consideration for someone, go ahead and show that to them. I know we live in a society today where a lot of people are going into looking at relationship advices or how relationships should be through some Instagram memes or some Facebook jokes. That is not real love. That is not relationships. That's not how it goes. Playing games and manipulating and being controlling, that's not the way it works. Because at the end of the day, you're only fooling yourself. You're only bringing a master manipulation, because this is a magician with interconflict that's mastering the manipulation to your own self. You ain't fooling nobody. You only fooling yourself. At the end of the day, you're only fooling yourself. Clarify the High Priestess. Especially if someone you in love with. You got to stop playing games. Because the only way you continue to play games with someone, you just effing yourself over. The High Priestess being clarified with the Hermit. You got to go in. Got to use your intuition. You got to go in. This is your energy with the Leo and the Sun. That's the truth. It's right there in front of you. All of this is the truth. To go within. Do some soul searching. Do some healing. If it's someone older who's been through these situations that you can talk to, go talk to that person. You know, I am not a medical counselor or anything. I just read the cards, and the cards are asking to get some guidance, to see you through this, to help you grow up, to help you mature, to help you love yourself properly, to help you love other ones properly. Get yourself the help that you need. Self-care. This is what it's about, because you can't keep playing games the way that you're playing. Or once again, Leo, if someone's doing this to you, this is what they need. That's their outcome. And that's the message that's bringing forth today. Some self-healing, some self-clarity, and to get out of this deceit. Because the more you sit around with this, you're just going to continue to drag your feet, to drag your life. And it's going to be no movement towards life, towards love, towards anything, because you're playing your own self, period. So, Leo, that's been your overall reading for the month of February. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, please hit me up at cheetahtarot@gmail.com. Also, I still have an 888 special that's going to change soon. But if you want to read, just let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.